Welcome to VDG Sports. I'm your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. Should the NBA get rid of the draft? Should the NBA get rid of the draft? Quick answer, no. Long answer, wait for it. Wait for it. It's something about rewarding teams for tanking, rewarding teams for being bad, rewarding teams for not trying, rewarding teams that just want to exist for the sake of existing. I'm not with that. There's got to be a better way to compete. But at the same time, can you really force a team to compete when they don't want to compete if you aren't that city, or if you aren't fans from that city, or just fans of the team in general, period? If you aren't fighting, and that's the you plural for that fan base, if you aren't fighting as hard as needed to be, doing everything possible, reading books, manuals, comments, social media posts, and everything else, trying to figure out how to get your team to be successful, I suggest you go back and review some historical documents from when I pointed out and highlighted very emphatically, this is how you steer your team into becoming successful. And trying hard isn't good enough. But trying hard isn't good enough. That's a second one. That's different from this. But it's still all means the same. It's still all in the same vein. You can't, if you aren't willing to do that, then the rest of us shouldn't care. But then it messes the system up. Then it messes everything else up, because all it takes is one. All it takes is one team, and then there we go. It's a house of cards, and it's just fell upon or on itself. And getting rid of the draft, period, is a bad idea. It is a no-no. I won't jump up and down, holding my breath, spinning around in circles, and daring somebody to say something so I can repeat it. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that when it comes to not wanting the draft around. I'm saying there's got to be a way to not reward bad teams. There's got to be a way to not reward mediocre teams. There's got to be a way to punish mediocre teams. What? Yeah, I said it. There's got to be a way to at least hold mediocre and bad teams accountable. Because there's one thing if it just happens, bad luck, something happened, player gets hurt, change of ownership, funds not there, money's not there, fans don't care, give a flip, but you actually give an iota, you're actually trying, then that's something different. But if you don't care and you just, all right, I know I'm bringing in X amount, therefore I have to try to spend less as possible Y amount so I can get Z, my net profits, to go in my pocket. If that's the case, then you own the team, you are the owner, you can do whatever you like. And this is where the fans come in of said team. Then you would have to do what you need to do accordingly. But if you aren't, let's not waste any more time, and let me not waste any more breath. Reward the team that tries. That's bad, that's mediocre, but they trying hard. They're trying to be better. They're trying to do all of the right and proper things that they need to do. It's just that for whatever reason, maybe incompetent, maybe don't have whatever it is that they need to get them over the hump, or to put them in a new bracket, or put them in a new space. Go from have not to have. But getting rid of the draft won't do any of that. Getting rid of the draft is a fool's errand. Getting rid of the draft is silly. Making the draft suitable where it actually does help teams that want to be successful, teams that want to be winners, that want to hold up a trophy. Okay. But for whatever reason, just need a little help to get there. Okay, then do it. But having the system work in a way as such, the bad team, the worst team, gets the opportunity to make the best pick, the best choice, because they were bad or they were the worst. That's rewarding bad behavior. When you reward bad behavior, you know what happened. You know what happens. I don't need to say it. I don't. But what I do need to say is, NBA, you're all about innovation. You're all about innovating. Innovate. Create a better system so all the other leagues can follow.